On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. On the hill for the Mariners, Ryan Wu. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball. All right, just about ready for baseball. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. And this one is off and running.
Ball, hard. Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games. So I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
1-2 now. And that skips in the dirt.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground to first. Naylor takes it himself. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on.
Whoa. Whoa.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That's down and in. Outside, and that is ball 4. Two outs, runner at first. Here's Riley Green. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusive. Back in Seattle, and our starting pitcher here today, Tarek Skubal. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a ball.
That clips a corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all.
Ball one. No, that's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This one in the air, center field. Meadows has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Mariners come up empty in their first try through an inning in Seattle. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Woo, an all-star a season ago, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. High fly ball down the left field line. Going back. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Wenzel Perez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Second inning here, no score. Went with the sweeper for the strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. In the air, right field. Robles settles under it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Zach.
Digging in, Zach McKinstry. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to the right side, but it kicks foul. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Swings through that.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Next pitch is outside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Dominic Canzone, batting with one down, takes a strike. The 0-1. And a foul ball. That one outside. Ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. That takes low for ball one. Swings through that one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the second. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Hey!
Breaking ball misses down and away. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball two. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Good eye right there.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Parker Meadows digs in now.
No, that's high.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Late with the swing there. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Keith, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Now a quick throw to first, and he dives back in safely. That one hooked foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there. Man at first, 1 away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Swing and a pop-up. Young under it. And that is that. 1 left for Detroit. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now for Seattle, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles.
Trying to bunt his way on. Keith. Zips it to first. One pitch and one out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
J.P. Crawford batting with one down, takes a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Nope, that's off the plate.
This one popped up. Torkelson settles underneath it. And there are 2 outs.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Cole.
Cole Young up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Right side collected by Torres to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. Back in Seattle as we go to the top of the 4th. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second with nobody out. And that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Man at second. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Oh.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fastball is outside. Three-0 down. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. In for a strike. Full count now. And that one is lifted in the air. Snags it on the run. 2 away.
Up next to the Tigers, The right fielder, Wenzel Perez.
Go ahead run on base. Wenzel Perez will hit next. Man on second, 2 down. Outside, and it's 1-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. That one almost got him.
Nope, ball 3.
Zach McKinstry in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
First and second, 2 outs. Zach McKinstry now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 2 outs. On a line. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Randy Arozarena.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball, low.
That's
Ball,
off the inside corner. Ball 2. Way out front for strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
The Mariners, the catcher, Cal.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Flied to right his first time. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
1 out man at first. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
No.
and the 1-0.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Outside
No,
low,
that's a ball.
and that's ball 2. Step off throw to first. Arozarena back, and he's out. They picked him off.
Wow, that could be so tough. Left-hander with that leg. Picks it up and can dangle it in the air a little bit, and you're not quite sure. Really good move over, and you can't blame the base runner for getting picked off on that one.
Two down, nobody on. Jackknifes out of the way.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That's too high, and it's ball
Take it back.
4. Another walk.
Up next,
Challenge from behind the dish here. And now it's Josh Naylor. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the go. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make.
Ah, that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Just
That's out the
missed.
corner.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball.
In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Parker.
So digging in, Parker Meadows. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Hey!
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Colt Keith.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 2. Up.
That's off
That's
the
the
mark.
ball.
Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
On the ground to first. Torkelson steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down, and they're half the fifth.
The third baseman,
Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Struck out swinging his first time.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two now. And delivers outside. High fly ball, right field. Perez under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, number 10, Victor.
Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 1 so far. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. In Seattle, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Next to hit, Gleyber Torres. That one way inside. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 1 up, 1 down. Kerry Carpenter digs in now. And that one is inside. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There's a strike. That smash towards center. Rodriguez takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next to the Tigers, the left fielder, number 31.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ripped to right, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw to second is offline.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So runner at second, 2 down. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Ball 1.
That misses, and that's ball 2. Man at second. That misses, and that's ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The 3-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Well, he was trying to get his team on the scoreboard and take a lead here in this ball game, but an outstanding job by the defense. Excellent execution, a bang-bang play at the dish, and they just got him in time.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. That one fouled off. Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul. That one way inside. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate, Cole Young. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boo. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Randy Arozarena. The Mariners with a chance to score first here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. That's outside. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down.
That's the ball.
Gets him to chase after that one. Next pitch is downstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. That one misses. 3 and 2 down. Got him swinging. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. In the air to left center, Rodriguez on the move to the alley. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Zach McKinstry. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Casey Legumina, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Ferrer, a left-hander, also throwing. Just missed. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's the catcher to hit, Dylan Dingler. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Bottom of the 7th, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch swinging.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Stays alive. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7.
The first baseman, number 12, Josh.
Here's Josh Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Nope, that's away.
And now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. That one to first. Torkelson takes it to the bag, and there are 2 down. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
Nope,
now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Kyle Finnegan getting ready to go. Vest also getting ready. And that's down and away. Brendan Donovan in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. That one's in there. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Up and in, ball 4. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Up next for the Mariners, the third baseman, Brendan.
Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And a ball evens the count. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Victor Robles in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Still in total command on the mound.
For the Mariners,
welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose A. Ferrer.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Colt.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Keith. 0 for 3 in this one. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And a strike to Glaber.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Base hit right field. Lead runner around second. To third. Throw comes in quickly. Holds that go-ahead run at third. And there's still 1 away. So a change being made at first base. And coming in as the Tigers pinch runner, Jahmai Jones. Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
This to third, hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. They laid it in the eighth.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Riley Green. That one lifted to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope, ball one.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Wenzel Perez up next for the Tigers. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Finnegan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Kenley Jansen, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Out in front and foul to the left side. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swang and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side. Torkelson takes it himself, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Close, but called a ball, and that is ball 1.
Up.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
The Tigers trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one's in there. 0-2 now.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Got him. And that will end the inning. Mariners go down quiet. Back in Seattle, all set to start the 9th in this one. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. In the air, right field. And there's one down. So digging in, Zach McKinstry. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Casey Legumina preparing to come on if needed. Hancock getting loose as well. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That's too low. Ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least
here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
There's a swing and a miss. On the ground right side. The throw to first, and that's the third out. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kenley Jansen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Rosarena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. One-run game, bottom 9. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Gone!
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now, Cal Raleigh.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Inside, almost got him. The 2-1. Julio Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. there's ball
Take it
4.
back.
And now the winning run is on base.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44.
So up next, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. The 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Two now. Chopped to third. And a foul ball. Winning run at first. Nobody out. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One out man at first. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Flips the corner. Strike 1. Naylor wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-0. Runner on the move. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Dominic.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Kenley Jansen departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Will Vest.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Canzone in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Winning run and scoring position with 2 away. That one outside, and the count is even 2-2. And now the count is full, and another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
The third baseman, Redway.
Making a move at first, on to pinch run for Seattle, Luke Raley.
Number 20.
Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Up the middle, base hit into center field. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. In comes the winning run, and the Mariners walk it off for the win.
Well, you come into the ninth inning down. First, you're looking to tie it. They did that, but then they got the extra to put themselves on top. These players knew exactly what it was going to take to win this ball game. I love it when you see it.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I need you and your friends to show up at 10. We leave in the Benz truck. Uber Lux and some we rolled up. I know you when the night is peak. When you relax and dance with me. Oh, hands on your hip, move slow. Heart in my chest beat fast, but on the gas, I hope that it lasts. Love. You spin my heart around. 4, 3, 16. You spin my heart around.
We're here in Seattle. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Seattle, George
leading off
Kirby.
the afternoon
What do you got
for
on him,
Detroit,
Chris?
the third
Well,
baseman,
I'm interested to
number
see how he
23,
utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Booth. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat.
pitch,
Otherwise, it's going to get hit
4
hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That just misses, and the count is 1-2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball evens the count.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Just misses. And now it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one
Ball
misses.
forward, take your bait.
So a leadoff walk. Here is Gleyber Torres. Fought off foul. Just getting started here in Seattle. Runner on the move. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-2. Keith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And Glaber takes outside. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
First and second here, no outs. And a count 1-2. Swing, and he popped it up. Over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. 2 aboard with 1 out. Here's Riley Green. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That one missed. A little bit high. It's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Two on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second, 1 out. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
The 1-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Late swing, fouled off. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one almost got him. The 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4. Take it base.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Wenzel Perez.
So up next, Wenzel Perez. Golden opportunity right here.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach McKinstry. Two on, two outs. Foul ball there. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Struck him out looking. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Tigers 2 and the Mariners coming to bat. Randy Arozarena now at the plate.
That's out the corner.
And the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Next offering is fouled back. Left field. And that is foul. Two down. Started after it, appeal to first. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Payoff pitch. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, the key is to lay off pitches down in the zone until you're forced to swing. Set your sights higher in the strike zone, looking for something elevated, because sinkers are less effective up in the zone. They tend to flatten out. So when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Cal Raleigh, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Ball 1 there. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Goes down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2 again. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And it remains 2-2. That's inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Draws the walk there. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one.
The first baseman, number 12.
So a man at first. Here's Josh Naylor. Inside, almost got him. Step off throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Rodriguez back on a dive. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal.
That's a ball.
Ball outside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man on second, 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 3. We'll head to top of the second. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Hey!
Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Parker.
And now Parker Meadows.
Strike! Woo!
Here's your 1. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. Good eye right there. That one missing inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. And that's too high. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one popped up. Crawford under it. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Colt Key.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Colt Keith getting ready to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Keith getting to start at third, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Late swing, foul to the left. Man at first, one away. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Up next for the
he did
Tigers,
such a nice job
the
of pulling his
second
hands tight to the
baseman,
body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Nope, outside.
Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. And that misses. And that's ball 3.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Next pitch in for a strike. Full count now. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated
Next
hitter,
is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 1 so far. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a pop-up. 2 down. All loaded up. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. They leave him loaded. We head to the bottom of the second. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Panzone. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Nope, that's inside. Foul 2.
Hit hard, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Batting sixth, the third baseman.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Brendan Donovan stands in now and watches strike one.
Oh,
On the ground,
Foul
and
ball.
it goes just foul. One, two now. That's a little bit low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging on the curveball. Now one away.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Victor Robles. Liner, base hit. And 2 aboard now as the lead runner stops at second.
The shortstop, J.P.
First and second, 1 out. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 1 out. In the dirt, it scoots away. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. Here's a 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Digging in, Cole Young. Now a pop-up on the infield. Keith gets under it. And the inning is over. After 2. Back at T-Mobile Park. On to the 3rd inning. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Hard hit, could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Up next,
fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wenzel Perez will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
Oh.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one almost got him. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Hey!
The 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Man at second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Out towards right center field. Robles settles under this one, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Single to right in his first trip.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Tigers lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Randy Arozarena. And there's the strike.
No, that's a ball.
In the air, right field. Perez takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Mariners.
Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And gone. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
1 down. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
There's a strike. That one in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Ripped to short. Throw to first in time. And now it's Josh Naylor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Whoa.
Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. And that's the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. And that's fouled off. Right side, Young. The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So back to the top of the order. And here is Colt Keith.
Ball. Outside. Ball.
Just
off the plate.
missed. That's in there. Strike 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And a base hit right there. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two on, 1 out. Movement in the bullpen. Casey Legumina, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Spire getting loose as well. On a line. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
Up next to the Tigers.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. The 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one.
For the Mariners,
So 2 down,
number
Spencer
64.
Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Legumina.
The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees. Fastball for a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. It's now 5. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. Swings through that one out in front that time. Grounds one to short. A dive. He's got it. Over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Mariners, the third baseman, Brendan.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Donovan stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Ball.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. The Mariners down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And that's outside ball 4. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Victor Robles.
Nice curveball for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That misses. Ball 1. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Crawford batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one way inside. And now 2-2. On the ground, right side. Torres gets him easily, ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They're down here 5-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Zach.
And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
Man at second. Inside and hit him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here's the catcher,
number
Dylan
13,
Dingler.
Dylan
1 for 2.
Dingler.
And ball 1. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And a 2-1 on the way. Fouled off down the right side. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
That's the ball.
Next offering is fouled back. Two on, 1 out. Takes a swing. Appeal down to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Lined into right. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Colt Keith.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Casey Legumina done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Gabe
Mariners,
Spire takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the third baseman, Colt Keith. Spire, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 2 outs. Swung on, broken back grounder to third. Grabs it barehanded to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one fouled off.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That one ran inside, almost got him. The 1-1. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They lead this one, though, 5-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Cole Young. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one a little bit high. Ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Perez settles underneath it. One up, one down. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And that one almost hit him. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The M's down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Hit on the ground to the right side. He gets there with the slide. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher,
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 5-1. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Whoa.
Swings through that. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. Now one missed. Pitch misses. And now it's 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
3-2. In the air, left field. And that will fall. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And now here is Riley Green. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Well,
Carpenter gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses, and the count is 2-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Two one now. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him. And one gone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
One out man at first. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
ball one.
That misses the
that's the
zone,
ball.
and it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And that one is downstairs. 3-1. And ball
That's out the
4,
corner.
2
Take it
aboard.
back.
First and second,
for the
one
Tigers,
out.
the right
Wenzel
fielder,
Perez
Wenzel
now at the plate.
Perez.
A switch hitter batting right.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That one ripped, but foul. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 on, 1 out. And that's who the swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next is the Tigers, the shortstop, Zach.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Gabe Spire out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
And
Mariners,
we've got ourselves a pitching
number
change.
26,
Emerson Hancock.
Emerson.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Zach McKinstry. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And foul ball. The Tigers trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
Ball.
Foul ball there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Mariners 1. Back in Seattle and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Drew Anderson preparing to come on if needed. The 0-1. That one found hard the other way. And now 1 and 2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now. In the air, right field. Perez in position. 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The first baseman, number 12, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor up next for the Mariners. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's a ball.
The Tigers leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball, Torkelson. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Dominic Canzone.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone.
Strike. Woo.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Mariners.
So up next, Brendan Donovan. He is struck out and he is walked. The lefty, the 1-0.
Hup.
And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base knock, center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Victor Robles up next for the Mariners.
Up.
Next
That's the
pitch
ball.
misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is absolutely belted. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for
Will
Detroit,
Vest
number
on to pitch
19.
here.
All they need from him right here is 1 out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with 2 runners in scoring position. He does have the 1 open base to work with if needed.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Donovan, the runner at third. Robles on at second with 2 down. Fought off foul. Going 2 now. This one in the air center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Mariners 2. Back at T-Mobile Park, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Dingler,
No,
the leadoff
that's a
batter,
ball.
as he looks at ball 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Carlos Vargas, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Bizzardo also throwing. And the 1-0. Popped up. Young under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Chopper to second. Toss to Naylor, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Up.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Now one missed. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. Tigers. Bottom of the 7th. And now for Seattle, Cole Young. Just missed. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Next one is off the plate. 3-1 now. This one popped up. McKinstry settles underneath it, and there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Outside, and the count now 2-0. Backed off the plate that time.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot. One gone runner at first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul out of play.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That one way inside. Arozarena over at first with one away. That one at the knees for a strike.
Has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now. One down. Next to hit, Julio Rodriguez. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Jackknifes out of the way. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Josh Naylor. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through.
Kyle Finnegan on a pitch out of the pen here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Canzone now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's down to one at 5-4. Back in Seattle, ready to begin the eighth. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Ferrer, the lefty, warming up as well. Good take by Torres. Swing and a ball popped up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now at the plate, Kerry Carpenter.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. And there's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Next to the Tigers, the left fielder, number 31,
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. On a line, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
No, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Gets him to chase after that one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
So they're all loaded up. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
And fouled off. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next to the Tigers, the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
All loaded up. Zach McKinstry digs in now. And that one fouled off.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
McKinstry thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Ball to strike. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez in and to his right, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So the Tigers leave them loaded as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Bo Brisky.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, leading off Brendan Donovan.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Tried to stay back for something off speed. Good job of elevating that 97-mile-per-hour fastball up and out of the zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Got him looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Victor Robles up next for the Mariners. Corner infielders guarding the lines. First offering way inside, almost got him. Just missed. And that's down and away. J.P. Crawford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball four there. Tying run is on base. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to one challenge left. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one hooked foul. The Mariners with the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The shortstop takes a ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Bo Brisky done for the day, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Cole Young will hit next. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. So the tying run at second, and a count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave one. They trail it 5-4. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Dingler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Carlos Vargas appears to be getting loose. In the air to left center. Arozarena on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Next offering is fouled back.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. So up next, Colt Keith. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul.
Bowling.
Left field. And that is that. Tigers are shut down. Last chance for the home team. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Randy Arozarena. That's outside.
That's a ball.
Yeah, that's ball 1. One-run game, bottom 9.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes, no free passes. You can't allow that. Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The 2-1. Just missed. Cal Raleigh in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one is in for a strike. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
For the Mariners, the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground, out to short. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Tigers trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
So a change being made at first base. And pinch running for the Mariners, Luke Raley. Now it's the Mariners DH, Dominic Panzone.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's in there. Strike one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The winning run on second base. Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging for the K. Down to the last out for the Mariners.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Brennan Hanafy.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. The 1-0. And there's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And what a play! Ball game.
Wow, if he misses that ball with the winning run on base, they probably score and walk it off. Just a tremendous job to preserve this win and finish it off.
Close one here today, and your final 5.